My hair has descended into anarchy. That's why the hat. Seriously, if I show up on the next video bald, you know what's going on. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Vicente, and today, well, it's been a few weeks, but today it's another SoapBox Sunday. Guys, normally on a SoapBox Sunday, as you know, I pretty much scream at a camera for a couple of minutes and complain about a subject somewhere within the car community that just gets on my nerves. Today's subject, it's a little bit more serious, and so I probably won't be doing a lot of screaming. And in fact, I have a favor to ask of you before we even jump in. And that's, please share this video with your friends. And ask those friends to share it with theirs. And those friends to share it with theirs. See, the more people that see this video, the more there's a light shined on this issue, and the more we can correct it, or have the likelihood that it gets corrected. And what I'm talking about is dealerships and manufacturers not taking lease returns. Yeah, that sounds crazy, right? Customers have fulfilled their end of the bargain, they've paid their contracts, their leases are up, it's time to return the car, and dealerships and manufacturers are basically saying, sorry. And now the customer is stuck with a vehicle, and in most cases a bill. See, on Friday I was searching the news in the evening, and like I often do, I changed the search filter to just give me car news so I can stay up to date on everything that's happening in our community that we love. And I came across a story buried pretty far down. It was the 5th or 6th story. And it was about a gentleman in San Francisco who wanted to return his BMW during this lockdown. And so he called the dealership, obviously not sure whether the dealership was open and how would he return his car when it came due in a week. Well, the dealership did answer his call and told him that the lot was full and that they couldn't take his car back. So he, not sure what to do, called the manufacturer. The manufacturer said, sorry, the lot's full, they can't take your car. But keep the car for another month and we'll give you a 1-month free lease extension. Which sounds fine. Right? When you first heard that, you probably thought like I did and thought, well, at least BMW's trying. They gave him a month for free for the car. What else could they do? Except that he lives in San Francisco, California, where it's required that he has insurance on that. And in San Francisco, California, where a parking spot is a whole heck of a lot of money. So sure, the car itself didn't cost him anything, but he was out a few $100s keeping this car. He tried to fight it, and guess what? He still has the car. And so as I read this story, it then moved from the gentleman in San Francisco and highlighted a couple down in LA. And then it moved from LA and highlighted a gentleman in Las Vegas. And after I was done reading it, I started thinking, are these the only 3 stories? And so I started to do a little digging. I found out it wasn't. There were countless stories on the internet in local communities talking about people who have these leases, have completed their contract, are trying to return these vehicles and can't. So there's a young lady trying to return her Kia in the Midwest, and her lease is up. It's completely expired. Now she's not gonna get another car. Why is she not gonna get another car? Because she was laid off. So she's under a tremendous amount of financial pressure right now, and luckily for her, her lease is up. So she can eliminate one of her larger bills. So just like this gentleman, she calls Kia, and well, Kia tells her no. They have no room for the car, the lot's full, sorry. So just like this gentleman, she tries to figure out what to do and calls the manufacturer. And they say, oh no, let us call the dealership on your behalf. And the manufacturer indicated that the dealership had hung up on them and told the lady sorry. Well, guess what arrives in the mail a little while later? The bill for her lease extension that she didn't want. And guess what this woman, who has no job now, has decided to do? Well, she doesn't want, 1, to worry about the liability of the car that she has that she doesn't want, and 2, she doesn't want to ruin her credit. So she pays the bill. So this woman has no job and she's covering insurance and payments on a car she doesn't want and shouldn't have. See, manufacturers and dealers, you got into this business and decided to lease vehicles. These customers have fulfilled their end of the bargain and made all the payments necessary. They're not trying to return these cars early, they're returning them when they've done their part. Now do yours. You got into this business for a reason. Don't add stress to people's lives when they don't need it. And manufacturers, step in. If your dealership was doing something shady that was affecting your brand, you'd step in. Well, guess what? They are. Your brands are affected because these customers' lives are affected. They've done their part. Take the cars back. Guys, there was even a story where I read that the manufacturer told this person that they needed to be a team player during times like this because everyone was affected. Yeah, manufacturer, that's the way to play the game. Make the person who's paying the bill and fulfilled their contract feel guilty. And guys, that's it. That's today's rant. I hope you liked it, and at a minimum, I hope you share this with your friends. We really need to expose this, shine a light on this, and force the manufacturers and dealers to fix this problem. It really shouldn't be disruptive to the love we all have for cars and the enjoyment we get from this community. So guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe down below. If you like today's video, hit that thumbs up button and that little bell icon, click that too. That way you can be notified the next time I upload a video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.